remember when I had my truck, I had the center console thing, and you know, when you're of a certain age where you cannot do certain things at home, you do things in your car.
Oh yeah.
It's talking sex, people.
Doing some
Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
So, in the interests of always bringing out people's, I think, their most interesting sides, Bart is kind of our resident car guy.
Oh, okay.
And Bart, are you familiar with the Audi A6?
That's very familiar.
Wait, he's our resident car guy? Not him?
He's the car guy.
I think Ryan's the car guy, but I think I'm the new car guy maybe.
I only know old buckets.
Yeah, old shit.
I'm familiar with the Audi A6, the sedan.
If you ever need a scooter guy,
Yeah.
If you need a Miata guy,
just saw Raiders of the Lost Ark, so.
What about
sometimes you need a Miata guy.
What about the Audi A6?
Okay, so the Audi A6 and S6 are being recalled
Really?
for a fucking wild reason.
Whoa, really?
They're blowing up?
The brakes don't work?
If you have a backseat spill, it could cut the engine's power.
Shut the fuck up.
What the fuck?
Just spilling like fucking soda or something?
Yeah, there's
What?
there's a gateway control module that could shut down if there's a liquid spilled in the car's rear seating area.
Because that's where the engine is.
That is a wild recall.
Right?
They like recall all these cars and then they put a tarp under the seat and that's it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they're planning on doing, actually, honestly. Not a tarp, but they're going to
Called it.
install a
seal it,
protective
huh?
cover over the area affected.
Oh my god. First of all, I, in the early 2000s, loved Audis. I thought they were fucking sexy, sounded good. They just,
Hope you don't like Audis no more.
because when I remember finally being like, you know, I'm gonna go get an Audi, everyone around me was like, worst maintenance. It's just the worst. Like of all of the, especially for a luxury, like German luxury car type stuff, like you're always pulling that shit in. They're always having to fix stuff, so it's like,
That's why I just keep it for a couple of years.
all right, baller.
Yeah. It's called leasing.
You know what's crazy is the A6, so that's like their base model, right? Their supercar, the RS6 so, and the Audi series, every car is, they have like, kind of like in Beamers, you have like the 3 Series and you have like the M3. They have their S series, like the S6, and then they have a RS6, which is like a super car. So it'd be almost like a M3 like GT version or whatever. That car wasn't even gonna be released in America, but it was a station wagon, but it was so sick that everyone wanted it that they ended up bringing it over here. But it sucks that now that they brought it over here, there's recalls on it.
Yeah, man.
They recall.
Do you think it's worldwide recalls or just the American market?
So far, it's just 50,000 vehicles that they sold.
Well, every it's like a whole.
Shit.
Every country has their own regulations, so it could just be this one.
Yeah, because sometimes they have to make cars to that country. So if the country's like, this is how you have to make a car, they might have to like, oh, I guess we'll have to rewire it this way, and that could be what caused the problems.
Wildest part is it includes 2019 to 2022 models.
Oh
So
shit!
it's like,
Oh, okay.
it's been a problem with their manufacturing for a while.
And it's a brand new model that they just introduced because they only had an A5 and an A7. They just dropped the A6.
But you're not the car guy.
No.
He's the car guy. Right.
You had an Audi. Not the car guy. I just said he's the car guy.
I'm the old car guy.
Old car guy.
This guy just knows how to, I don't know, fucking swap engines and do wild shit.
No, I guess I'm an engine.
Ryan knows
I
how to steal a
could
catalytic
destroy one.
Yeah, he knows how to steal and sell catalytic converters. He knows about the tire business. He knows about the smog business. He knows about every industry.
I don't know about none of that.
He knows HVAC. Bart, how do you rate Audis versus, say your car?
He had an Audi.
Yeah.
I did have an
Do
Audi.
you like it?
I loved it. I
Was
had
the
a
maintenance a bitch?
I had an RS7. It was it would be considered like a supercar of a sedan, and it was, I think, like, it came with 600 horses. I chipped it and I put a catback exhaust on it, so now I was pushing 700, and it was I used that as an excuse to be my dad car. I was like, oh, this is my dad car because I had a Porsche. I was like, I got a kid now. I can't be driving around the 2 doors. I need 4 doors. So I got that car, and that was pretty fucking cool.
Dad car with 700 horsepower.
Dude, you know what's fucking crazy? So you're like at 80, right? 80 miles an hour, which is like, people call that fast, because you're not really supposed to drive that fast on the freeway. But when you go from 80, when I slam it, literally in a second, I'm at 120. Like, you just go like that. It's crazy it almost seems like there's like some fucking like German engineer like, can you do your voice? I'll do that for you.
I'll do that for you.
Yeah, and he just went like that, and I'm like, whoa, shit.
Would you like to go faster?
Yeah.
Damn, that's pretty tight.
That's fucking tight.
How's that?
Your Tesla basically does that too.
Yeah, how's that rate to
The
ludicrous?
Tesla doesn't do that at the top end. At the bottom end, because it has
0 to
torque.
60.
It's torquey, right? So it pulls like from
Tesla
0 to
won't go
60.
from 80 to 120 in like.
Not in a second.
Wow.
But it goes from 0 to like fucking 80 and
Pretty fast.
Yeah, the low end's like.
But also, my car used to scream, which is fucking tight.
It was loud.
Yeah, you turn it on, it's like, "Wow!" It sounds like a fucking like fighter jet.
I fucking hate you guys.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
actually-
because you drive up my fucking street.
Yeah, exactly.
And it gives me a goddamn heart attack.
My car was silent.
You guys like me?
That shit was a fighter jet. My car was silent.
But then I ended up just driving the truck around because it's like, you know, when you have too many things done and it's like this hobby type thing, and then like fucking you pop a tire or you like scrape a wheel, you feel so bad because it's
Yeah,
like,
it
oh, I put so much into this thing. And so I just ended up driving the truck around. There's like months where I don't even drive it. And I'm like, oh, I just ended up selling it. But I would get another one now because my roads, my roads are smooth now. You know what I'm talking
Got no
about?
potholes in Vegas?
Why is that?
I don't have to say. Maybe just property taxes better utilized. Maybe I don't know.
Won't mean nothing if you're driving in the red.
I wish you could have cut. I wish you could have cut to me this morning, like just in the middle of my Uber ride. I'm like, "There's fucking. I got a lake. It's fucking sick." I'm like telling the fucking guy like he's moved to Vegas. It's the best, dude.
He's like, I would just drive there now.
He's like, you can do Uber out there easy, dude.
He's like, "How much is gas out there?" I'm like, $4. He's like, "Holy shit!"
Have you guys had to ever deal with like a recall for your car?
Yep, and I didn't even take it in.
What was it?
It was something Toyota with the fucking
airbag one?
It was some shit. Yeah.
There were always airbag recalls.
Yeah, Gio had a Honda Accord that had it, and it was like a big range. It was like 2004 to 2008.
Yeah. I had with my Jeep Grand Cherokee, I got this random recall afterwards, and I only found out about it because it happened to my car.
Oh.
The headrest, right? You know, like literally just the thing that you can fucking take out with the two spokes, right?
Yeah.
For whatever the fuck reason, could explode.
What the fuck?
Like, is there an airbag in there?
Not like there's a spring though.
What the fuck?
And then so I'm driving one day, right? And I'm like maybe going over like one of those like slower speed bumps, and Nina's in the car, and then this thing fucking just donkey punches her in the back of the head.
Oh my god.
She like yells at me, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" She's like mad at me for a second because something just like.
She thought you went like that?
Yeah, because she got like socked in the head, and then we look back at the thing, and literally it looks like one of those like a Jack in the Box was just being spun the whole time, and then out of nowhere it's just like, and the front thing is just sticking out, and you look at it, and the spring's like stuck out, and the plastic's broken.
Can you sue?
No, it wasn't like overly like painful, but it just happened. And I took it into Jeep, and they're like, I was like, I don't know if you guys have seen this before, but this headrest, and the guy's like, oh yeah, that's happened to a few of them. We had a recall, blah blah blah, and I was like. You guys just have headrests that are just donkey punching people?
He's like, "Mostly babies."
Yeah, people that deserve it.
And then it took me like 3 months to get a new one. It was fucking crazy. It took fucking forever to get a new headrest. So Nina would just be like riding in the passenger seat like this.
Oh, so you're just driving with no headrest?
No, or it was there, but it was just like protruding.
Dude, that's fucking weird.
That's lame as shit.
I don't even remember the last time I used a headrest.
Your head's resting right now on the chair.
No, I'm going like this.
It's like some little kid argument.
No, I'm not.
Dude, I remember.
What a weird flex.
I remember when I had my truck. I had the center console thing, and you know, when you're of a certain age where you cannot do certain things at home, you do things in your car.
Oh yeah.
Talking
so-
sex, people.
Doing some
Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
sick sex shit in my car,
Sex.
and then the
Dopest sex.
dopest sex shit, and then the center console just fucking broke off.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
Just completely broke off, right? So then, you know, I have my mom in the car. I'm giving her a ride to her work.
In your sex car?
In my sex car, yeah. I know I didn't fuck my mom.
Yeah, you
Please
pervert.
don't say I fucked my mom because I said that. So then my mom's like, "Oh my God, Steven, what happened to your thing?" And I was just like,
You didn't say, oh, I had sex.
I was
Yeah,
laying
no.
pipe, ma.
"I'm not saying that." So I was like, "Oh, like I was cracking my back, and I was holding it and just fucking.
Such an outlandish.
He's cracking my back like this the whole time, dude.
That's a pretty good one.
She bought it. She bought it.
He puts his foot up on the fucking footrest.
I was stepping on her neck, and then I accidentally stepped on the center console. You guys know how that goes.
To get more leverage, dude.
What a fucking funny ass thing. I was trying to crack my back.
Crack my back. Oh, okay.